Jacob Rees-Mogg hilariously took aim at an Extinction Rebellion supporter as he mocked the limited amount of support the Heathrow airport protesters received and strongly criticised the effectiveness of the demonstrations. Tory MP Jacob Rees-Mogg snapped at Extinction Rebellion supporter Dr. Rupert Read for his endorsement of the environmentalists and their demonstrations as he mocked the small turnout at Heathrow Airport. Extinction Rebellion protesters began to converge at the UK's biggest airport on Friday morning as the climate change group's crippling demonstrations entered a fifth day. Members of the climate change group have argued that they wish to cause disruption across London in hopes of getting their message across. However, many have criticised the group for their methods. The LBC host questioned Dr. Read why he felt that the current protest strategy was the most fitting way to address the issue. Dr. Read began by saying, "The reason we have done this is because time has run out. You asked before, why can't people just stand for elections? Well, our democratic system is clearly broken and failing. I will tell you who can't stand for elections. Our children and its unborn future generations, and they are the ones who will bear the absolute brunt of this. That is why there were children demonstrating at Heathrow Airport on Friday, because they are terrified about their future." Mr. Rees-Mogg interrupted to jibe. "Well, they weren't very successful at Heathrow, were they not? Many people joined them. Only 20 people were there. That wasn't much of a demonstration." The Extinction Rebellion supporter then snapped, "Well, maybe you should have come along and there would have been 21. Mr. Rees-Mogg wittily replied, "Well, I'm not a child anymore, am I?" The LBC host then asked when Extinction Rebellion would put an end to the protests across London. Dr. Read responded, "Let me just take up your point about a hard life. I don't think you have much of a right to speak about that, and I don't think you have a terribly hard life. I really don't think it serves anybody for you to make those points." The Tory MP fired back, "I'll answer that point because you say that, but I make no bones about it. I'm not a humbug. I don't say other people should have more miserable lives. I say that people should have better lives and governments should do things to help them. But what you are saying is that your lives are fine and you should make other people's lives more difficult and take away the advantages of cheap energy. That is pretty selfish and hypercritical, isn't it?" The Extinction Rebellion supporter shot back, "Heroic people like Greta Thunberg will be in Parliament next week and I hope you will go and see her. They do what they do because they are worried they are not going to have any life at all.